What's up YouTube, Xraypc here, and we're back with another video. I wanted to create a video to explain to you how to get passives another way the fastest to save time. This one, so one of them was to farm, right? And I'll go to it again just because some people were just asking me and so confused, even though I showed it in the video. So you go to free match and competition mode, right? And you can go to any of these on the hardest difficulty and they drop them. So if you guys want the rare item drop finder, from what we could tell, you get it from here. I think people are saying you also get it from here. But yeah, so you could try this one, maybe do like 3 or 4 times on the hardest difficulty. If you don't get it, then just know that you get it on chaos for sure. Somebody on stream got it and he got it, and then he saw a video of somebody else getting it, so that's why he attempted it, and then he got it from here. So if you guys want to get something like the rare item finder, rare items are spirits and items included. So like literally legendary, yellow, and heroes count as rares. You'll get the rare whenever, no matter what. It just like extends the rare. Like let's say you get a normal like a yellow, it'll be like rare, and then if you get like a legendary, like rare, and if you get like a hero, it's like rare, and then like it like extends it super hard. Just to, I guess they did that as like a little fun thing. But yeah, that's if you want that specifically, like if you just want to pinpoint things without having to RNG get it from every time you make a character. But this is like what happens if you can make a manager or coordinators. You could take their you level them up to, let's see what level it is, level 30. You see, I get them to level 30, which is like literally one game, and you could take all these off of them. And then so let's look at them. For players of the same element, scramble, attack, and defense plus 16%. So the higher your rarity, the more the numbers on this goes up to legendary, obviously. And so this, like the 16% already is insane, but if you get them legendary, it's probably like 18 or 20%, right? So some of these actually make or break like your build. Like some people are like, how the heck am I supposed to get to, like, let's say, how the heck am I supposed to get, some of these people are getting, somebody in my chat was like, yeah, man, I'm at 82% tension gauge increase and 130% shot attack damage increase on whatever. And I'm like, how the heck are you getting to these numbers? And then I look at the screenshot, I'm like, oh my god, the mansion numbers are crazy. So I started looking at this and I was like, oh yeah. And he's like, yeah, you could just take all these off by leveling them and then throw exactly which ones you want on the same character. And you don't have to do, oh, for players of the same element and a different element. I don't know if it's a bug, but you could literally put like, let's say this one, for players of the same element, scramble and attack, defense plus 16%. You could literally go with this one on all 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And I think I could have sworn some characters have 5, but maybe it's just players. One, 2, 3, 4. That's still really good though, because you could put that one there, and some of these manager ones are also, or coordinator ones are actually insane. I don't even know if there is a difference between just coordinate passive. When making a pass, bond power 5.5%. You could put this 4 times. By the way, and this is the one I'm aiming for my other characters. And like, let's say like you put on one coordinator this 4 times. I don't know if you can even get higher than 30%, but let's say you put this 4 times. 5.5, then he goes 5.5 plus 5.5 is 11. 11.5 plus 5.5 is 16.5. 16.5, 22, and then 27.5. Just from this one character, you could have 27.5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it is 5 here. Wait a minute, let me go back to this guy. Maybe I was doing my math wrong. Oh, I was doing my math wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is 5 per. But yeah, imagine like 5. You know, and then on one coordinator. So maybe that one coordinator already fills, plus like a couple characters makes it so you pretty much automatically max out bond power on one pass. Okay, now you could go over here and do like on 20% or whatever bond power, you have insane kick power on all these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So literally just do that and then go over here, and then you could do like something else for bond power, right? Or you could do the same thing. You could just maybe put you could put one that buffs your defense, or you could put one that helps scramble. So you could do the scramble one, and then you could do like a half and half on this one. You can go here. I mean, I don't know why I keep doing that. You can go here and then do like a half, like let's say like half scramble, and then like let's say like 2 more for bond power on whatever, or more bond power, like more direct shot power on bond power or whatever. And then you could start getting characters over here. I don't know where. Oh, there you go. when 20% or more bond power, direct shot, and then when making a pass, bond power. So I was gonna end up using her when I get the Hero Tenma and Hero Tsurugi and make that an actual build, and then make a whole team around it. Right now I have the build I'm going for is when outside the zone, team foul rate and tension on knockback. So then I want to build that on these guys. So I want 5, let's say like 5 on the manager, because he's the highest kind of values for how strong it could be. So let's say on the manager I want it to be on dash knockback tension, and then maybe on like 2 coordinators I get foul rate, and then on this person I could do like a, you know, whatever, like I could do a variety of things of a mixture. Maybe I get like this one could be all foul rate outside of zone, one of them can just be pure foul rate, one of them could be dash foul rate, you know what I mean? Or I could have like on possession gain shot power, right? So that's right here, on getting possession team shot plus 3% for 15 seconds, or you can get on getting possession team shot 3.5%. I think you could also get these here, and then literally it would probably be like this same strength. And so imagine, let's say you would just get team 3.5, because why not, it's higher. So you get 3.5 but 5 times here, boom. And then I can get the other ones like foul rate, and then this guy, boom. And then the foul rates are usually like, from what I've seen, 5%, I think. So that would help me a ton. And then I can just build my team around that, right? So like maybe I have my 3 characters. I have foul rate here, foul rate here. I have foul rate here, tension gain. Maybe another one, foul rate, tension gain. This one's when winning a focus scramble, focus. Other people are doing this one, so it's like a pure tension just gaining thing, where you just get as many of these winning a focus or scramble battle attention. Maybe sometimes they have the foul or dash knockback one, just to aid in a little bit, but mainly you just focus on just like the one like the 3 ones. So you get this one, and then there's another one where you're like at max tension, you have more kick power, and then that's what he was doing. He had that on his coach maxed out, or all of them. His legendary coach, all 5, and then that's where he got like 90% of the value of his power and of him from it. And then a couple characters had it, and then like most of his characters plus managers had the tension gain on focus scramble. And he literally would do one focus scramble with you and get like 70% of his bar, and then do another, obviously, and like, and because usually doing like 2 focus scrambles on the way up the pitch, if need be, maybe 3. Maybe you had a dodge or slide so you had to pass it. So like if you do like 2, he already had max attention, and it would just do a long shot. That's where his team was. He was like long shots and counter shots, you know what I mean? So it's like there's so many varieties of things you could do. You could do the one with bond that I want to go for, where so it's like you just make a pass, max bond power, direct shot it by just passing to somebody, instant kicking it, and not even caring if it's a sweet spot or not, you know what I mean? Like there's so many things you could do. A bunch of people with this on gaining possession team shot one if you get really lucky. But see, he has it too. So this guy, I was going to use him as one of my defenders for the bond power team, just to add in more and more of that. There's breach tension. So if you get a bunch of these tension, team tension costs, or tension rate, like the chance of it proccing when you have whatever, like you would need like to make tension work, you would need a lot of it. And that's the same with this one. Dash foul rate, you need a lot of this one. And this is my universe, like the creative character. He's one of the easiest to help slot in and make your team kind of round out, like, because you could just keep like redoing his things over and over again. I think it just RNGs us every time you like change his positions and stuff. At least what I think, because unless it's always just going to be dash foul rate, dash knockback, rough attack. But I haven't tried it yet to see. And I don't know. I just don't know if it, like, I don't think it changes your level or anything. So you probably could do that. Let me know in the comments if you could just spam it and change it. I don't want to risk it right now. I don't re-level them. Oh yeah, you can also get things like a celestial. Like, yeah, I can't change it. Let me throw in somebody who I could change it and just show you the variety of skills you could throw there. Let's see. Let me get one of the coaches already leveled up. Where are they? What? I know I leveled up Kageyama. Okay, I was like, I can find him over here. All right, there you go. All right, so now looking like Kageyama, right? All right, so all these, like, look how many I have. And then the ones that are grayed out are spirits you own and ones you've created. So this is showing you like a bank, a total bank of all of them. So I have 2 of them. They're like, upon being subbed in, a substitute player has 22% more attack. Somewhere, somehow, I have this one. I want to find that one. That one's pretty cool. Just to even have like a, let's say like you already have the 3 bond power ones, and you have so much of the bond power ones you're like kicking around, because you could interchange these at all times. Even when they're legendary, you can just take them on and off. This is the beans that you can do that. But say you only have one, you just need one of these, right? You sub the player in, and let's say after scoring a goal, you sub them in, you sub a new forward or midfielder in, and then when they get subbed in, they have more attack. They dribble over the ball, and someone tries to attack them, they have 22% more attack just right away, on top of all the other buffs you might have. When losing a scramble, team bond power loss, maybe on bond power you have 1 or 2 of these. When 20% more bond power, team scramble, attack, and defense with 13%. So you could do that one as well, because that one helps. See, that's the one you would probably want, because if you make like 1 pass and you already have like max bond power, you would want this one, just because like you could take advantage of this. And scramble is like something that not many people can really build for. It's really hard to kind of build for that. So most time people are like 30%, 40%, 50%. Once in a while I have like 80% because I'm fighting somebody really low level. But yeah, own special tactic cooldown reduced, so 8%. But I think when you're at legendary, it's like a 12% or 22%. I don't remember. Oh no, he's at yellow, so it's 8% here. So I think it's like 12%. But even if it's like 12%, if you have like all these like maxed out, you could literally spam tactics. Like imagine you have like, let's say it goes to 10 or 12%. Let's say it's 12%. Let's say 10% easy. All right, you have 5 slots. That's 50% cooldown. Boom. You can even put it on your managers. So you could, or account coordinators, I'm pretty sure. So let's say you have like, let's say on a coordinator you have like 2 slots filled with that plus that one. You could literally pretty much have like no cooldown on tactics. And like, let's say you're doing like, you could slot in those there's like the tactics like the UK one on when you get to the Inazuma 3, their tactic is literally it forms like a arrowhead or a spear and then just runs it downfield, and you can't stop them, you can't steal from them, you can't even do anything to it. Or then the Raimon did the one, and then it's like a giant, like 2 spinning wheels, and it's running down the field and knocking anyone out of their way, and it's passing between each other, and then the players like split out and boom. And then you get one from story mode where it's like a pitchfork thing, and it like comes like spreads out, and then like one goes in the middle and another goes to the side, and it just knocks everybody out of your way. And then they're so spread out and just set up to score a goal in a sense. So you could do those ones, and at first it feels like those are kind of useless, but when you get the cooldowns, you could probably cheese them. You know what I mean? That's 50% higher tension, team focus, attack, and defense plus 5.5%. When here it is, when at 100% tension, team shot increased by 16%, and this is not even a legendary. I think a legendary is like 18% or 20%. So like, if you have, this is what he has, is like he has all these maxed out and are legendary, and then he put all these on his dude, and he literally is like destroying people online because nobody has a team built yet, right? And he was doing like that with a bunch of heroes, and I was like, hey man, like, and that, and the number was crazy. It was like 110% tension with like 140% power, and I was like, that sounds like you're using heroes. Like, are you using heroes with like the perfect thing for it and stuff? Is that why? He's like, yeah, I have like 8-9 heroes. I was like, why don't you just prepare for the patch that's gonna come in, where they're probably, when they do the level sync, it's going to do a complete PvP patch, and they're going to fix a bug, because they already said that it's a bug, and they said they're fixing it. So when they fix it, you don't want to be screwed, and then all of a sudden be, you know, whatever. And so then he revised his team, found a bunch of players that he needed to level, but they had the exact passes that he needed, and he said like, boom, he already knows like the values of like when he levels them to that point. And then he saw the manager passes and everything. So he's like, boom, I already have like 83% plus 130%. You know, he's like pretty much close to where he just was. And legendary players to heroes is like a maybe 8% stat difference, especially if you have the perfect passives and stuff. It's literally nothing, right? Like this Hiroto that I'm using as like a cheesy counter shot defender, that I'll probably end up just replacing later because my build isn't really like meant for this. Where is it? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you the passives. So he has all these RNG, by the way, in legendaries. The thing about heroes is they aren't RNG, right? So that's what the managers and the coordinators help reduce the RNG on top of, like, maybe you have 2 heroes that are based on that team. That's why it's like, this is important for the video. On opposition half the pitch, own shot plus 8%. On when a player of a different element is nearby, own shot plus 8%. On the opposition half the pitch, own shot plus 6%. What a lot of people are going for is like characters like this one, where it's like, oh, he has that, right? Or like Goenji or Kazanark have all 3 of them, and then the extra 2, the counter ones, are the same ones as this one or Goenji's, where it's like on gain of possession plus 3%, 3.5%. Sadly enough, he has gone gaining possession, keeper power plus 3.5, but other than that, he's perfect, right? Like, I literally just will once, like, I'll be pulling for other ones, and if I get somehow another one that's perfect, and I'll replace him. I would rather him replace his Fideo, because if Fideo doesn't really work with my team, this guy does, because he's like a universal. All the ones with this thing are universal. And then when I take him out of my team, it's either I put Hiroto in here, or I keep Hiroto in the back, and then I put him in, or I could take maybe somebody over here, and then like maybe I take him out, and I put him in. You know what I mean? It's just have another midfielder, or I can take him out and put him in. You know, because he's so perfect. He's just like somebody who could, if they dribble at the field and get a chance to shoot, he can just shoot. It's somebody who's like a perfect slotted thing. You could do those, or you could do something. You want as many as you can to slot out, so you could have your time with your passives. But yeah, I just want to explain how passives work, how to make like good teams, and how to actually make a farm like coach and coordinate passives, so you're not like sitting there struggling. And then I just wanted to re-show that one thing, how to farm it in the normal mode, because people kept asking me, even on the same video I showed it the first time. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Peace out. I hope this helps you guys gain power in Inazuma 11 Victory Road. I'll be over day and see you guys on the next guide.